Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Baron here. So yesterday, we showed off the Tier 5, heaviest, biggest of the Russian tanks and armor, and I asked what you guys would like to see next. And the comment I got the most, I think, was for the T-35, actually. I have played this once before, and if you'd like to see that, the video link will be in the description below. But we haven't really seen it since the mini patches where you get to see, how you kill the enemy tanks and stuff. Oh man, this map is going to be rough. I actually should start right now. So with my 76, I'm going to use a high explosive round. And with my 45s, I'm just going to use armor-piercing high explosive ballistic cap because that should give me the best chance of destroying a tank in one shot because it has the armor-piercing properties and high explosive properties. So it's pretty good. Look how big I am compared to that Panzer II. Oh wait, this may not be the best way to go, actually. Yeah, we gotta go down the main path. So as you can tell, right now, I am pushing hard on Traverse to my left. Poor guy. Good old Donnie, 69, ladies. But, actually reversing seems to be maybe the best way to traverse. You gotta definitely be going forward or backwards while you're traversing. And I would normally flip the guy, but let's be honest, man, this tank is just slow. So, one thing that's interesting is basically how's this series is gonna run is I'm gonna leave a comment below, and you guys are gonna respond and say, hey, this is what I would like to play. I would like you guys to play next, and that's what I'll choose. Is either the most liked or the most commented. One of those. And there's a lot of good suggestions each episode, which is fun for me because I think it's easier as a content producer. I make videos when you guys give me the suggestions on what you would like to see next as far as armor is concerned. I don't think this map is ideally suited, but actually the capture point is right below me, so I should be able to get in there. And what's interesting about this tank is there is a sweet spot where you can actually fire all three guns at the same time. So I'm gonna try to trigger that. You can see the top two turning, and then there's this little sweet spot once I trigger that one. Okay. So I really wasn't watching where I was going, but I was trying to trigger that. I'm trying to multitask, but I'm going so fast it's just so difficult. Come on, little gun. Let's trigger it, and then hold that sweet spot. Where are you at? Alright. It's a very small area, so it's like, yeah, you can fire all three guns at the same time, but it's very difficult to do. So to find that to be practical in... Oh, look at that, right in the gun manlet. To find that to be practical in a combat setting is not likely. So Panzer II-C, everyone's over here. So we're just gonna come up here. So we're gonna be able to put 145 and our 76 to bear on the enemy. T-26. But we're getting smashed from, looks like they were some impacts on the right side. Could be that Panzer II over there. And straight ahead. This isn't looking good, honestly, because we don't have a lot of armor. And I don't know which gun is penetrating. That looked like a 45 went straight through, the upper part of the hull there on that T-26. So this thing is huge and slow, but it's also extremely weakly armored. That's gonna be missed because he was moving. But we got a kill. I'm happy with that. Kind of surprised. But yeah, the 76, if it hits with an HE round, I think it could do decent damage to most of the tier 1s. The big issue you'd have is at this kind of distance, being accurate. And what's interesting is since both guns fire at the same time, I'm not sure which one this aiming reticle is set to deal with. Alright, who's shooting at me? This guy's behind a rock. And I'd like to get up in the air, but that's not what we're doing right now. We're showcasing the T-35. I think something that was really cool in the comments of the last episode, the Soviet beasts, the Tier 5s, was that a big discussion was started on ammunition types. Let's see if that hits. Tried to lead him. Got a Panzer II up here. They're all hiding. A hit. I guess he's... Ooh. There we go. There's a sweet spot. Let's fire it. No hits. Another little subtle hit. Oh, that's a Panzer III. Or Panzer IV with a 75. Gun similar to my own. So there's a lot of sniping. Oh yeah, but ammo discussion is, I'm going to put a comment in this video to kind of get enemy kill assist. We'll take it. We're going to push up. We're going to be a little more aggressive, which is dangerous for sure, because they're on both sides. As I'm doing this, I'm kind of like, this is a terrible idea, but I want to be able to shoot some people. As that would be fun. That is why I'm here, is to shoot tanks. But I'm going to leave a comment to start a thread. And I would like, you know, I'd like, ideally, that all of the comments on ammunition be under it. Oh, here we go. Panzer II at 740 meters. Just moving. We're getting hits. Oh my gosh, if they called in artillery on me, good game. See, it'd be interesting to see if both shells hit. There we go. Yeah, artillery's coming right around me. It's not something I could have really moved away from. Oh, artillery right through the top of the turret. That's awesome that the artillery comes in. So we'll take out a T-35 once more. We can't get closer. It will take a while. Actually, the cap is contested. And so we might actually get back into battle with this thing. Let's see how we did. I think we got 2 kills and an assist, maybe? It looks like 3 assists, 2 kills. But we're cranking off a lot of shots. We definitely have more firepower. Armor's not in our favor with this thing. It's such a unique tank, it's fun. I think at Tier 1, especially on smaller maps, I think it's great, honestly. Like, it's fun. You don't expect to, like, not get killed if someone penetrates you. You know, like, I mean, you're a T-35, you're weak, you're slow, but you have a lot of guns. That's, like, the cool thing, and that kind of brings up multi-gun tanks in War Thunder tanks. Like, think about the M3 Lee and the Char B1. First off, I'm going to bring up an old topic that I'm just kind of passionate about, is the Char B1, I think, should already be in the game right now. Why? Because when the Germans took France, they captured a lot of them. I think it would be a great German premium tank. It'd be slow and lumbering, similar to this, and it'd have a big gun and a little gun. A big hull-mounted gun, and, you know, the smaller one on the turret. And I think that would be a really interesting way. Like, think about that. If there was a German-captured Char B1 as a premium tank, do you know how many people would buy that thing just out of, like, I want to play French tanks, or I want to see what they were like, or I want to see one of the mightiest tanks at the earliest stages of World War II, what it was like. I want to drive that thing. And people wouldn't be mad because the Germans did have them. They did use them. And it's something different. It's not a reskin tank. But that's kind of beside the point. And I apologize for this cold and cough I still have. Excuse me. It just hasn't gone away. And obviously, you know, this is my job, so I gotta keep putting out fun videos for you guys. I was actually trying to record Five Nights at Freddy's 2 last night. And the cough got so bad, I had to just stop recording because I literally went into like a 5-6 minute coughing fit. So artillery got us right through the top of our turret the last time. But so hopefully we won't experience that kind of issue, but it looks like we're one of the only people pushing up right now. But we'll see how it happens. We'll see what... Man, my apologies. But I think... I was saying to myself and to you guys that I think recently War Thunder Tanks has gotten a lot more fun and I think a lot more playable since patch 1.43. Oh yeah, you're done, son. Yeah, look at that. See the trajectory of one of these. Looks like I'm firing my 76 and my 45 is just sailing right over it. So it actually makes it difficult. Yeah, this is really weird. You can see how it's working here. But the reload rate's really quick. This is a fully upgraded crew. But yeah, being right there, I could see what happened. Now that's just weird. It blew up and went through the bottom. I mean, it is kind of feasible. That, you know, that's the lightest armored part of the tank. Ooh, T-28. See, this is my daddy. I guess, am I his grandpa? Come on, hit him. Ah. So he's getting out of there. That guy's hidden. Might have to pull up a bit. Ooh, someone's shooting at us. Low hit. He hit our tracks. We have a bit of angling. I don't really know how effective it's going to be. Oh, come on. See, HE round just kind of... See, because I can't aim at 45. If you guys know, please tell me, because if you could consciously switch between these, then this thing would be a beast. Even more so than it is right now at tier 1. Come on, kill him. Yeah, see, my HE rounds are just are hitting the T-28 and going off. That's why, like, we don't see any penetrations. It just shows where I'm hitting the tank. So overall, given this tank, I think we did decently well. That map was not ideally suited for our kind of tank. You know, if it was smaller, you know, shorter, then we wouldn't have to worry about it so much. I mean, this guy got like 12 tank kills. I wonder what he was driving. But we did. I think we're pretty happy. We tied for the most assists. Woo! As our T-35. How many hits did we have? 25 hits and 3 kills. But you could see near the end there, when we were firing across the field, that the 45 obviously has a more horizontal trajectory, right? It's a straighter trajectory, rather. And the 76 has this arcing trajectory. I think that they need to figure out a way that you can switch between them, if they have already, and I don't. Please let me know. Or maybe if you could have 2 X's so you could see where both guns would fire, because we're going to have a lot of tanks that are going to have multiple guns. M3 Lee, I'm fingers crossed for a Char B1 at some point, preferably early as a premium, my personal opinion. But I think overall, it's a fun tank to play. Let's check it out. In the garage. Jawohl, jawohl. Alright, so, yeah. It's got a battle rating of 1.3. It's got those 245s and that 176. And the armor is pretty negligible, as you can see. At the highest, it's got 30 millimeters of frontal armor. But I think it's fun. And I definitely think tanks are a lot more fun and very playable as of patch 1.43. And I think on the last video there was funny. I guess there was a moment when I was like, I wonder how long this guy's reload is. And then I got killed by him right after that, and a lot of people found that amusing. So my question to you guys is, what tank do you want to see next? Answer to, do a response to my comment below. And I thank you guys for that. Make sure to pull the trigger on this like button. And if you enjoyed it and you have a friend who you're trying to get into War Thunder tanks, feel free to share this video with them. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Baron, and I thank you all for watching.